Sanctions snap back on Iran. The United Nations sanctions have automatically snapped back into force against Iran, plunging its economy into deeper uncertainty and raising fears of renewed military conflict. The move, led by Western powers and specifically the E3, which is the UK, Germany, and France, marks a dramatic escalation in the standoff over Iran's nuclear program. At midnight on Sunday, 6 UN Security Council resolutions were reinstated, reimposing a sweeping arms embargo, asset freeze, travel bans, and nuclear missile and banking sanctions. The impact was immediate. The Iranian rial hit an all-time low, trading at nearly 1.13 million to the US dollar. With inflation already over 40%, Iranians fear a sharp rise in the price of imported goods and a further collapse in their purchasing power. The snapback mechanism was part of the 2015 nuclear deal, but its use is highly controversial. Iran, Russia, and China call the move null and void, arguing it's an abuse of the process since it was the US that first violated the deal by withdrawing in 2018. A last-ditch effort by China and Russia to block the snapback in the UN Security Council was rejected by the Western nations in the Council. Beyond the economy, many Iranians fear the sanctions provide a pretext for more military strikes by Israel and the US, who jointly attacked Iran in June. One analyst stated that the US has delegated its Iran policy to Israel with the goal of weakening Iran to establish a new regional order with Israel at the top. In response, Iran has recalled its ambassadors to the UK, France, and Germany, further deepening its diplomatic isolation. Iran insists that terminated sanctions are legally dead and cannot be revived. In a show of defiance, it signed a $25 billion nuclear plant deal with Russia. Analysts say Iran's future options could be drastic, including ending all cooperation with UN nuclear inspectors, withdrawing from the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, or ramping up its nuclear program further. The world now watches to see how Iran will retaliate and whether its few allies will risk secondary sanctions to support it. So what do you guys think about the sanctions snapping back? What do you guys think about them snapping back the sanctions even though it's the US that messed up the deal to begin with? What do you guys think about this divide within the UN Security Council where the Western states are doing one thing and China, Russia, and the others are doing something else? Let me know what you think.